Okay, this is part 2 of my everyday carry, and just for a quick recap, here we have a Gerber suspension multi-tool. We have a Motorola track phone. There's a stainless steel folder knife from Walmart. There's a piezoelectric cigarette lighter. There's a pepper guard pepper spray, and chap block chapstick. And up front we have the arrangement on my keychain of various tools that I like to carry with me, which I keep bound with this hair tie. It's a rubberized hair tie, this elastic hairband. And we have the Fox 40 whistle. We have the Swiss Tech tool. We have the single beam LED flashlight, and the pill bottle in which I usually keep aspirins and such. Okay, but just to finish off the everyday carry, I always like to keep a notepad with me at all times. You never know when you might have to scribble something down or take notes or something. And in order to facilitate that, you have a ballpoint pen. I prefer black color with an extra fine point. I just find it easier to write with for my particular writing style, I guess. And last but not least excuse me, is my wallet. Now, the one thing about the wallet is, particularly for men, and I guess women too, is this is where you keep most of your important documents whenever you're traveling or just out on the street. One thing that I always like to keep with me at all times when I'm out and about is a prepaid phone card. You can always use this to make calls. Very oftentimes you may not have change, and a lot of the phone booths or pay phones require change, and this will make it easier for you to actually make a call. I had a situation once where a gentleman was willing to help me, and he eventually did, but he was concerned that the call I was going to make was a long distance call, because I was calling from one county to the next. He made the call, but reluctantly, but he did make the call for me. And if I had had a calling card at that time, it would have probably have been a no-brainer for the guy. He would have been more than pleased and would have probably had no reservations in making the call for me. And also, I like to keep emergency contact information. This is just a mock-up of what I like to keep in my wallet. This is just a sheet of paper with 8-point Arial print from a printer, cut out to the size of a credit card. And you can get a surprisingly large amount of information on a card such as this. Typically I would laminate mine, and you can also do another one and tape it on the other side, and then laminate the whole thing together to double the amount of information that you have on here. And a card like this will be good in the event that you cannot speak for yourself. You may be injured in an accident and none of your family members are around, or can be contacted in a timely fashion. And if you have a card such as this, and there are other cards more professionally produced, I believe Med Alert would be one. It could save your life. You know, you have different information, contact phone numbers for your loved one, emergency contact numbers, perhaps your primary care physician, your insurance, maybe your blood type, any allergies that you may have, any medications that you might be on, and any medical conditions that you might be suffering from. Just having a simple card like this, or the more professionally produced one, could be worth its weight in gold, if not more valuable to you under certain circumstances. And if you are interested in survival, you also have to be aware that there are times when you may not be able to speak for yourself. You still want to survive, so just having a simple card like that in your wallet may actually save your life. So that pretty much wraps up my everyday carry items. I hope you found it interesting. I hope it gave you some ideas of some things that you could carry with you. And I hope to make more videos in the future showing some of the other things that I like to carry with me during the course of my day. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.